Prophet ﷺ said that fasting the day of Ashura expiates your sins for the previous year. So we should fast on the day of Ashura, which is the 10th of Muharram. And to differentiate from the other religions who also celebrate Musa, because we have more right over Musa than them, we fast the 9th and the 10th. And some say that it is also allowed to fast the 10th and the 11th. So while it is a sunnah and not an obligatory fast, we should fast on the day of Ashura. Ashura is the day that Musa alayhi salam and his followers were saved from Fir'aun and his army. Fir'aun was a very tyrannical and oppressive pharaoh. And when he found out that Musa and his followers left, he decided to chase them with his army. Fir'aun continued to chase them until they reached a point where there was a sea on one side and Fir'aun's army on the other. And so Musa and his followers were trapped. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَلَمَّا تَرَاءَ الْجَمْعَانِ قَالَ أَصْحَابُ مُوسَىٰ إِنَّا لَمُدْرَكُونَ. When Musa's group and Fir'aun's group saw each other, Musa's group said, we are definitely going to be destroyed. There is no way we're coming out of this alive. They saw the situation and said, this is impossible. We have a well-funded army on one side and we have a sea on the other. There is no way we're getting out of this alive. And they know the extent of Fir'aun's oppression, and they know they're not going to be let off easy. But inside this impossible situation, Musa alayhi salam had patience and he trusted Allah fully. And he said, قَالَ كَلَّا إِنَّ مَعِيَ رَبِّي سَيَهْدِينَ. Musa said, no, there's no way that we're going to get destroyed, because with me is my Lord and He will guide me. And so inside this impossible situation, Musa trusted Allah to get him through it, and he continued patient through that situation, and because of it, it was revealed to them, فَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَى مُوسَىٰ أَنِ اضْرِب بِّعَصَاكَ الْبَحْرَ فَانْفَلَقَ فَكَانَ كُلُّ فِرْقٍ كَالطَّوْدِ الْعَظِيمِ. Because of Musa's patience, because of him not falling into the despair of his crowd, because of him trusting Allah fully even when everything around him seems against him and impossible, he remembered that no one can harm him without Allah's permission. And so it was revealed to him that he should strike the sea with his staff, and when he did, the sea split as if there were two huge walls on each side. And so Musa and his followers continued to go through the sea. And when they went through, Fir'aun, after seeing this amazing sign, instead of accepting Musa as a prophet, he decided to go through with his army and continue chasing them. But when Fir'aun and his army were inside that gap, the sea then collapsed again, and Fir'aun and his army were destroyed. And so inside that seemingly impossible situation, inside that extreme difficulty, Musa still trusted Allah through it, and because of it, a seemingly impossible situation became possible. Musa's followers were saying, we will be destroyed, but in reality, the people who were chasing them and attacking them were the ones who ended up being destroyed because of Musa's trust and reliance in Allah, even when everything around him seems impossible to get around. So whenever we feel that our situations are impossible to get out of, we need to trust Allah, we need to be patient through it, and we need to trust that Allah can get us out of that difficulty, because if we do, then Allah will give us an easy way out in a way that we can't even anticipate, just like He gave Musa a way out in that seemingly impossible situation. So that is why we fast on the day of Ashura, because that is the day that Musa and his followers were saved from Fir'aun and his army. So may Allah make us from those who have the patience and trust in Allah that Musa did to take us out of our impossible situations, and may He make us from those who fast on these days and who will get the full reward of their fast. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.